What's going on, everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of the Raised on Rosin podcast. My name is Sam, and today I am so far riding solo. Nick can't make it tonight. Nick's got to be up dumb in probably about 2 hours, so he can't make it tonight. We're going to miss him. Mike is going to try and hop on again. Last time I had some technical difficulties, but I think tonight, I got a good feeling about tonight. I think it'll be better. It's been a week since the last episode, and I'm just fucking dying to talk ball here. There's a lot of things to go over. I don't know how many things I'm touching on, but we could touch on the obvious. Sox get swept in Boston by New York. Tough watch. Just a tough watch. Every inning is a tough watch. Every at bat is a tough watch. I can go on and on about things. I don't even know where to begin. Hitting, awful. It's torturous, man. We can't hit. We get nobody on base. We can't hit. We can't get anybody on base. Narvaez finally got his first. Don't mind me. I'm watching the blowout of Rangers Pittsburgh 6-1. Top 7 went out. But I'm watching this game, and Peyton. Oh, you know what? I'll start. This is where I'll start. I'll start with Peyton Tolley. Great outing. Every strikeout. I'm sitting here thinking and saying, let this be the spark we need. We need a spark. Let this be it. Peyton Tolley throwing heat, fucking gas. Getting animated on the mound. I like to see that shit. Fuck that. But how we have a positive of Tolley right in front of us, fucking dealing. And we can't just get some run support. We got one run in the third, the other in the fifth. It's something. There has to be changes. There has to be. But I don't want to spend. I won't spend too much time on the Sox. It's funny. You know what? Let me see something. I want to give you just a taste, because you know what it is too. We'll get on. We'll get up to plate. We'll get up to bat. We'll get to the plate. It'll be 4 actual minutes, and we're back on defense. 0-2 counts, grounding out on the first pitch. I heard Schlittler in the 7th. Either in the 7th, no, in the 8th, he had 70-something pitches, 72 pitches. 72 in the 8th. He could have just had a complete game. Why not? At that point, this is the Red Sox at bats. First inning, Contreras ground out. I'm just gonna read you the outcomes: ground out, pop out, ground out, strikeout, ground out, line out, ground out, got a single, grounded into a double play, fly out, pop out, ground out, home run from Narvaez, first one of the year, ground out, pop out, fly out, strikeout, ground out, pop out, single from Duran, strikeout, ground out, double, Trevor makes it on a fielding error, got a walk, strikeout, ground out. I'm missing Yoshida's RBI double here somewhere. There it is. Ground out, double, fielding error, walk, strikeout. We're not even giving ourselves a chance. I don't know if there needs to be additions, subtractions, if we just got to move shit around. But it feels like being damn near last place in all offensive numbers. There has to be changes. Yankees didn't look great either. The first game 1 of this series, they looked good. Yeah, game 1 they got 4 runs on 10 hits. Sox with 4 hits. Fucking pathetic, dude. It's absolutely pathetic. Cody's looked good this entire series. Jazz finally got his first home run, of course, against the Sox. And if Greg Weissert isn't fucking DFA tomorrow morning, or Colomb, I've heard his name said 3-4 different ways, get him out of here, man. I don't want to. I'm in a good mood. I don't want to be so negative, but I can't. It doesn't have to be this way. Never had to be this way. It's Stand by. I gotta check my tea. My bad. Yeah, it doesn't have to be this way. We could have had the polar bear. We could have some fucking right-handed power. But I digress. There's good news. There's much more fun news going on in the league than this fucking dog shit. Moral of the story: Sox fucking blow. No hope that anything's gonna change. No hope that it's gonna get better from here. But we carry on. What else is going on in MLB? Southside Samurai is on a fucking tear. Last time I checked, he had 5 homers, 5 games. Let me see if they played today. I'm just catching up on everything myself, so bear with me here. I saw Detroit got a walk-off. Mets won again. Let's go. Who the fuck am I looking for? Do we think Murakami got another one? Oh, I fucking hope so. I feel like I would have seen it on Instagram or something. He got a hit with no RBIs. Let me see if it's a single. This guy, dude. Let's see. April 23rd. He got another single. That's so funny. Either singles, walks, or homers. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get from the Southside Samurai. But, man, I'm just liking him more and more. Yeah, I'm liking him more and more every day. Every time I see him do something. He almost shows no personality, and that's what makes him cooler. There's no animations on the field. Ooh, good play. There's no animations on the field. It just fucking hits tanks, rounds the bases, gets home. Or he walks. Or fucking smokes a single. Oh, that's a funny dude. So now my question, which I was thinking about today, which is why I wish Nick was here so I can ask him. Murakami, is he traded at the deadline? What is the White Sox plan here? Because nobody's expecting them to win, but it is fun. It's fun to watch, for starters. Secondly, there's money to be made on his jersey sales. If they're not already flying off the shelves, if he keeps performing like this, they're going to fly off the shelves. There's no star attraction in Chicago. So can we hold on to him, sell some tickets, sell some merch, make some money back? He's only getting $17 million for 2 years. That's nothing. You can hold on to that. No problem. But at the same time, I'm sure there are teams that are willing to get come trade deadline that might need that left-handed power. Where I would like to see him go, where I think if they did this, it would make a good push. Atlanta Braves. So the projected lineup right now, so he would play first base. But they got Matt Olson. They don't need him. But man, yeah. Quick sidetrack. Atlanta Braves. What's their record right now? I mean, they're fucking crushing it, dude. Drake Baldwin's showing out. Austin Riley's starting to show out. Ozzy's doing this thing. Michael Harris is balling out. I don't see it being a season-long thing, but it could. It wouldn't shock me. I've always loved Michael Harris. Love the way he plays the game. Dom Smith is hitting some nukes. Maurice Dubon. I'm telling you, man, I really, really like Atlanta. I don't remember who we took in the divisions. Maybe did I take the Mets? Maybe. It's too many pages to sift through. I'm gonna say I took the Mets. No, you know what? I took Philly. Because I took Philly and I said this is the last year I'm giving it to them. Let's talk about Philly, dude. What the fuck is going on in Philly? Did they play today? What's their last time I checked the record was 8-13, 8-12? And because the Mets have been doing this is all talk around town, because the Mets have been doing so bad, nobody's hearing about Philly. There's no talk about Philly. And now that the Mets they got 2 wins under their belt, the eyes are gonna be on Philly. And no way. And today, Philly lost again. 8-17. Oh my God. Oh my God. 8-17. What's the Sox record? The Sox are 9-16. It's so bad. But Philly, all right. We handled the Sox. Let's go Philly. Why? You know what? No, they played right. I'm gonna make it my thing tomorrow to watch a Philly game and try and understand what is happening here. Turner going hitless, Schwarber hitless, Harper got 1 knock, and that's today. Bohm, 1 knock. Crawford, nothing. Stubbs, nothing. What is going on in Philly, dude? I'm gonna check out their Savant page. I'm gonna see what kind of vibe I can get from this. Oh shit! Damn, Nick, where you at? We got Otto Kemp over here. This dude stinks. The best batting average on the team I'm seeing right now is Justin Crawford with a 281, Sosa with a 265, Reyes with a 273. Where's the big dogs? Trey Turner batting 235, 290 with a. Oh, let me check my tea. This shit about to slap. Hot. All right, what'd I leave off? Batting averages. Philly. All right. I want to see. Let's see. Game logs. God, that's 8-17. They're playing Cubs, Braves, Cubs, D-backs, Giants, Rockies. These websites, I swear, none of them give you what you're looking for, how you want it. Why would you give me the schedule and not tell me wins and losses? Not to keep bouncing around, but I just watched a little run differential graph. Everything kind of from start to current kind of spreads out. Things are bouncing around. The entire way from beginning of the season till now has been a flip-flop. 2 waves keep crossing each other of LA and Atlanta. Then you got Cubs, Yanks, Brewers, Pittsburgh. Oh my God, there's so much to go over. All right. I'm like overwhelmed with where to start and where to go. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to go with divisions. Let's take a look at divisions. And then from there, I could touch on these teams. Yankees. All right, so the AL East. We'll start in the AL East. AL East, we got Yankees 16-9, Rays 13-11, Baltimore 12-13, Blue Jays 10-14, Sox 9-16. Sox are so out of it. Seven full games behind now for the Sox. Yankees, they're doing Yankee things. Nothing too crazy. Schlittler inviting drama, trying to make a story. Didn't have a terrible game, but didn't have a great game either. I'm trying to see, what did he finish with strikeouts? Yeah, so Schlittler went 8 innings, which is the fantastic part. 1 earned run, 5 Ks and a walk. Nothing to write home about, per se, but definitely a win to come out of, just feeling like that's my win. That's my win. Sox we didn't get many strikeouts, but Sox are just ground out, fly out, ground out, soft contact. Maybe that was a game plan, pitch the contact, because he knows there's no fucking power. Who knows? But Yankees are doing fine. They'll still suck in my eyes, but Tampa hanging tough, 13-11. Baltimore, Toronto, Sox. That's kind of how you draw it up. Yankees will stay up top there. Probably the 3, 4, 5 are going to be the ones just constantly dancing. If you had to ask me, do I believe Tampa is a better team than Baltimore? Honestly, right now, with the way the league is playing, I think Chandler Simpson just gives them that edge. Laying bunts down, getting on base, stealing those bags. Before you know it, Chandler Simpson is at bat, and he's rounding third to come home. It just happens. Baltimore, they're just healthier than Toronto. The fact that we're even below Toronto is fucking madness. Calm down, Sam. AL Central, you got Cleveland, Detroit. Detroit finally climbed their way back up. Minnesota coming back down to reality. White Sox and Kansas City Royals. I picked them as the division winner. I took them over Detroit. I took them over Cleveland. The way they're playing, it's like Sox, dude. The way they're playing, last I checked was yesterday, and Bobby Witt still doesn't have a home run. Let me make sure. I'll fact check myself on that. Let me make sure I'm factual here. Bobby Witt. Ooh, Bobby. Let's check your little nummies here. No home runs. 2026. 95 ABs. 27 hits. 4 runs. no home runs, 9 stolen bags, batting 284 with a 364 OBP, 358 slugging, and a 722 OPS. Just no home runs. I guess that's the main takeaway you would get from there. 9 stolen bags. That's great. 27. So yeah, 110 plate appearances, 95 at bats. So that gives him what? 25 walks. But you got Kansas City just basement dwelling, like some other teams I know. 8-17, 5.5 games back. Better situation than the Sox, at least. Guardians, Detroit Twins. That's going to be the 3 bouncing around unless Kansas City starts having some fucking late surge. Latest impressions out of Cleveland, Detroit, and Minnesota. I'm still kind of leaning toward Minnesota. Got to stay healthy. But if it's not Minnesota, it could be all 3, man. It could be either one. Maybe Cleveland and Detroit are the 1-2 punch here. Detroit obviously being the fan favorite, I guess you could say. Yeah, you know what? Nah, fuck that. I've seen a few Detroit games. I'm putting Detroit as a handcuff, as a lock. I guess a lock. I'm putting them first. McGonagall's my fucking guy. AL West. We have still in first place the Oakland. My bad. It comes out so natural. Even Guardians is still, like, I got to think about saying Guardians. The Sacramento Athletics sitting up top, sole possession, 13-12. After them, you got Texas Rangers, 12-12. Angels, 12-14. They're starting to come down to reality. Mariners, 11-15. Houston Astros, 10-16. Houston's, they have nobody left, so they're just going to hang there. You know what I was doing? I was watching, who was Seattle playing? Seattle, San Francisco, I think it was. I was watching the other night, and you know what hit me? Like, I've seen Seattle games, but I've mainly seen Seattle postseason games, right? But I'm watching the game, and it's late. It's ninth inning, and the crowd is going nuts. And I'm like, yo, Seattle's, like, the Mariners ball crowd is fucking lit. And then I'm like, but Seattle, 12th man with the Seahawks. I said, this makes sense. This adds up. But just for the crowd alone, like, I got my eyes open for the next Seattle game. Excuse me. A's, honestly, they can stay there, dude. I don't believe in the Rangers. The Angels are the Angels. Mariners, you know what? And I'll put this out there. And I don't even have super specific reasons, but the Mariners was a lot of people's World Series pick for this year. And from the first time I heard it till now, April 23rd, I never had that feeling. I never had the feeling of Mariners back in the World Series. Nick once said, Cal Raleigh had a once-in-a-generation home run power year for a catcher, and they still didn't make the World Series. So nobody thinks he's going to duplicate that. And if he doesn't duplicate that, who's going to be the one pushing them there to the World Series? Is it going to be Julio? They lost Eugenio. That was the late year addition. So where's it coming from? And I love the Cal Julio 1-2 punch. That's probably my favorite in all of baseball. It's my favorite for the show. I can tell you that. I'll still put them second in the division, bouncing 1 and 2. But the A's could stay there, man. They could stay. They could stay hungry, stay healthy. We all know the elephant in the room of what's holding them back, and that's pitching. Now, come trade deadline, I know it's early April. Trust me, I know I probably sound like a fucking lunatic, but why not think like it? Why not have a little fun? Do they make additions? They've been selling, i.e. Mason Miller. Can you imagine if they still have Mason Miller? Oh, I wish he was on the A's still so bad. But if they're here, are they adding? Why not, dude? Like, your whole core is there, dude. Your young core is there. Fucking add. What I hope the mindset wouldn't be, we can add now, yes, but we don't want to win the championship here. We want to win it in Vegas. So let's push it a year and then go all in. That would be fucking corny. I would hate every bit of that. National League. Quick take. I'll finish this, then I'll give my take. NL East. One more sip. All right, NL East. Atlanta Braves, 18-8, fucking dominating. They're where other teams' last place is 5.5 games away from first. The Atlanta Braves hold a 5.5 game lead over second place Miami Marlins. Then you got the Nats, the Mets, and Phillies. At this point, who's finishing in last? Mets or Phillies? All right, we'll touch on them. Braves, I already gave my light pitch. If you asked me today, I picked the Phillies in the beginning of the year. Okay, I have no qualm with fucking throwing them aside. No qualm at all. If you ask me today, it's 100% undoubtedly Braves. Like, the way people think Detroit is going to take that division, I see the Braves running away with the East. Just clean, clear cut, running away. Mets are going to push for a wild card if they do. Phillies are going to push for a wild card if they do. The Mets, the whole world has spoken about the Mets, so I'm not going to put all my 2 cents in there. I'll be a positive with all the negative. One, they won 2 straight already on our way back. Got your boy Soto back. I want to see how he's doing. They got Soto back. I don't want Gregory Soto, the switch hitting. So they got Soto back. Let me see his game log. Okay, so he came back. He was only gone for about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. It felt longer. That was a long 2 weeks, man. Oh my God. Ooh, he left. When did he get hurt? He got hurt against San Francisco on the 2nd. So when did I say he got hurt? I said he got hurt on the 2nd. So he got hurt on the 2nd. So let's go back to the 2nd. They lose there. They win the Friday the 3rd. They win Saturday the 4th. They win. Oh, they had a gentleman's sweep against San Francisco. They win Sunday, April 5th. So their losing didn't start until April 8th. They won the first game against D-backs. They lost. So Soto got hurt on the 2nd. The first loss came 4 games later. They win 4, and then the losing streak starts. I was thinking when I saw February 2nd, I was thinking the loss happened immediately after he got hurt. But they won 4. They won 4 without him. But do we take anything from the fact that he's back and we win 2? And to touch on the topic of his locker room interview, where they asked him if he spoke to any players during the time he was away. A good follow-up question to that, where I'll take Juan Soto's side on this. Now, he's paid. Nobody is paying him to be the rah-rah guy. He's never going to be the rah-rah guy. He's never going to be the clubhouse leader. I don't think so. He's more of a lead by example. You see him when he was with the Yankees. He gives his interviews, but he doesn't talk much. He's not the big rah-rah guy. But when he hits a fucking knock and he's hyping the dugout out, that shit'll wake you the fuck up. But a good follow-up question to, did you reach out to anybody? My question after that would be, did anybody reach out to you, brother? He's the one hurt. He's the one out. People are struggling. The Mets are struggling. Should he have reached out? Who cares? Should somebody reach out to him? Who cares? Nobody's reaching out to either. Is he hated in the locker room? Who knows? But now you got Francisco. You got Lindor gone. Let me check up on his injury. Because the last I heard, it was a calf again, just like Soto, which is fucking crazy. But let me see if I can get... Stop bringing me to Yahoo. Nobody uses Yahoo. 2 hours ago. Oh, they're bringing up Mauricio for him, though. I ain't mad at that. I like Ronnie. So Lindor's on the 10-day injury list. So that's not awful. It's not awful. You can kind of live with that. But, I mean, dude, fucking Mets. You lose one, he comes back. Same game? I'm pretty certain. Lindor goes down with the same injury or same body part. But I won't follow in the trails of negative for them. I'm going to say Juan Soto will be back. You know who I think needs to be all of the leader, the rah-rah guy? Francisco, I guess you could say it's Lindor's team. Completely fair. But Lindor's been there. I need Bo Bichette. I need Bo Bichette to be that guy. And I think he can be that guy. I think if Francisco and Bichette get on the same page and they bring the team together and Juan Soto produces with the bat, I think before you know it, Mets will be right there creeping up to the top. That's how I feel. Phillies? I got to watch a full game, but I got nothing for them. The pitching's supposed to be there. I got nothing for the Phillies. I'm going to check back in on the Phillies. I'm going to watch them this weekend. I'm going to see what the Phillies are all about. NL Central. You got the Cubs. You got the Reds. That's what I'm looking at. You got Pittsburgh Pirates. That's also what I'm looking at. St. Louis Cardinals. Also looking at. Milwaukee Brewers. Last place. This is, to me, you could shuffle this. You could shuffle the NL Central up in any order. And I'm believing it. Cubs got to show more, which they're starting to, but you got to show more with the Cubs. The Reds are fire, man. They're lit. They're lit up. They're exciting. They're fast. They're young. They can hit. They can field. They got pitching. They're fun as shit. Pirates got the surge, too. My boy KG6. They're doing their own thing. And there's no reason to believe it'll go away. The Cardinals, the youngest team in the league. Same thing. Hungry, dude. And they're playing like they're hungry. Jordan Walker. And then you got the Brewers. Now, the Brewers, I can see being last because, like I said, they play the same kind of ball that the Sox play. It's the same death by 1,000 cuts. They at least try and play small ball a little bit better than the Sox do. They're trying to lay down bunts. They're trying to steal the bags. We try and steal, but it's like the people who should be stealing aren't the ones taking off. You got Willier getting caught today. When we're down like this and we're struggling, that's just, I get the steal too because we're just grounding out. You're trying to separate the double play. But this is what I mean with the Sox, man. What do you do? What do you do? All right, I'm sorry. God, it's trailing off. NL Central is fun though. That's probably my favorite division in the league right now. And I got a little bit of a take after this. I'll move on from that. NL West right now, you got Padres and Dodgers tied for first. Coming in second. D-backs, Giants, Rockies. Rockies are going to stay at the bottom. They had a little fun in the beginning of the season. That was fun for all of us, but they're fucking cooked. When are they ever going to, look at the division. Padres, Dodgers, D-backs, Giants, Rockies. I almost feel bad for them. They don't deserve to be there. They don't, and I mean deserve to be there. We don't need to see them continue to take this beating. Oh, tomorrow we got Severino versus Uvalde. I like that. 7 p.m. I like that. This is probably how you're going to see it all year, too. If you ask me today who I'm taking, I'm still going to go Dodgers, obviously, for the obvious pick. But I'll say Padres are still fun. D-backs is just a team that I don't feel anything for. Always felt that way. I don't feel a likeness. I don't feel a hatred. They're just Arizona. But again, not hating. I like playing with them in the show. They're fun. Giants, I've watched a bunch of their games, and sometimes they could just be boring. Just a boring team. But then they put up games where you got Shohei throwing out 6 shutout. He comes out, no outs, single, a bunt to move them over, 3-run blast to win the game. So then there's times like that. Devers just, I feel like the only time you see Devers doing anything is when it's a solo shot or a meaningless anything. I don't want to say I'm glad we got rid of him because I'm not, but I'm at least somewhat satisfied that he didn't go somewhere else under those circumstances, especially, and just fucking go nuclear because that would have sucked. So my quick take, growing up, obviously as an AL guy, growing up watching ball before the interleague play, there was always American League was always kind of the top dog. One, I think it's clear cut. National League is top dog. Two, the National League teams, just about all of them, they're just significantly more fun to watch than the American League. Like Tampa, Baltimore, Toronto, aside from last year, Toronto, I can give a fuck about watching any of those teams. Guardians, I've always liked. Detroit, hit or miss, I can care less. But Twins, White Sox, Royals, I don't care about any of them. Athletics, they're fun now. They were fun in early 2000s, late 90s. Rangers, Angels, Mariners, Houston, they're just boring. But then on the NL East, just the NL, Phillies were always fun. Mets, shout out to my pops. Cubs, Reds I've always had a liking to for absolutely no reason. Maybe it was the uniforms. Always liked Reds. Still want to go there for an opening day. Pirates, always loved. Cardinals, had a weird liking for. Brewers, whatever. But then you got the NL West, which is just the most fire division. Padres, Angels, San Francisco. Just those three right there. Love that division. I probably watch 60% of, I'm going to say 60% of my games that I watch, Sox aside, that's 162. Sox aside, they're probably NL West team matchups. One of those teams playing. And I love me some late night ball. Just throw it on in the background like I do here. And do what you're doing, man. In the words of Francesa, Mike Francesa. Somebody, I forgot what the question was for him, but he gave a beautiful description of baseball. He said, baseball is a companion sport. So no matter what, you have a game every day, whether it's your team or any team. You have a baseball game every day. So you have something to come home to. You have something to listen in your car to. And then he goes, when do most people fall in love with the game of baseball? Or, no, what did he say? He said, oh, no, he goes, and when you're falling in love with the game of baseball, it's taking place during what time of your life, especially for the younger kids who watch baseball until full adulthood. It's happening over summer break. You may not catch the April and May games, but June, you're out of school, you're fucking home, you're up late, you're playing ball, you're watching ball. And I thought about just that, just being a kid and being like, let's go play some ball. We come in, watching some ball, playing some fucking Ken Griffey or MVP baseball. And, oh man, I love the game so much, man. I fucking love the game. All right, that's the divisions. Touched on Murakami. Touched on the Braves. Touched on the Mets. What do we got? 43 minutes here. Take away about 7. Take away about 7 for the tea and shit. What else has been happening in the news? Let me see if I can get my Sox guy. We'll go Sox Detroit. I think Detroit. My Detroit cat will be up. He's like me. Hey, all right. Let's check it. Let's wait for a response. Damn T. While I wait for an answer, let me just check news. Let me see if there's anything I could touch on here. Touched on Schlitty. I like to call him Schlithead. Cubs walked it off today in the 9th. Oh no, I'm sorry. Cubs walked it off in 9th straight win. Ooh, okay, Cubbies. I told you they're finding it, man. Of course they. And who did they beat? Fucking Phillies. Let me see. Can I throw this up? Let me see. Hold up. I'm gonna share my screen. Let's watch. So we got Cubbies winning 9 straight in the 10th inning, 7-7. Bases juiced for Cubby Swanson. Let's see. I haven't seen this yet. Slap that shit. Fuck out of here. Dansby, I called him Cubby. Who's Cub Swanson? I want to see that shit again. Just slapped it. That's all you got. That's all you need. Bang. Beautiful hit. Look, back foot wasn't even planted. Just throw the bat at it. 9 in a row. You gotta love it. But I'll say this, man. Chicago, like I get that they're a. I get that they're. Oh, I gotta hold up. I get that they're a. Hey, what's the term I'm looking for? They're a day game organization. But we don't need to have day games every day, man. I mean, Wrigley Field at night is fucking gnarly, dude. Let's get some more night games. And like the more day games that they have, the less I'm gonna be able to watch them. Let's get some night games in. I love to watch them. Oh, I said Bo Bichette needs to step it up. Bichette has a bow mitt? That's so stupid. Well, let me say something. That Murakami that Murakami call, what did he say? Show me the Muni? Brother. I don't know if it's the line or if it's the delivery. The second I heard it, I said, nah, nope. That's not it. That is not it. I'm hoping we don't hear that one again. Let me see. I haven't seen this yet. Oh my God. Another bases loaded situation. I haven't seen this yet. A Bowman. I don't want to read that again, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Bo Bichette, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, bases juice, tie ball game with the Twins. 7-7. Look at that. Look at that knee. Look at that leg kick. Look at that. Fucking loaded up. Loaded up. Oh no, I need sound, baby. I need sound. Spin that back. Oh, that was a ball. Broken bat, too. What's going on here? Oh, he just missed a homer. He just missed a slam. What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, let's go, baby. Mets are back. Mets are back. He barreled it. How'd the bat break? Oh, he just missed it. Oh, that slam. That stadium would have went nuts. I want to watch that one more time. You can hear the bat break. Ah, don't give me an ad. My bad. Bear with me here. Why am I paying for MLB? And I get this shit. Yeah, right. I can't believe how far that went. I can't believe how far that actually went. Beatty was on base? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Wake the fuck up, boys. Wake the fuck up. Putting up 9 too, Mets. That's how you win ball games, man. Oh, I feel a surge coming, huh? I closed out of the page. I wasn't supposed to close out. All right, I haven't gotten a response from my Sox homie. It's officially a cry for help. Fucking, I'm by myself tonight. Let's watch some highlights. I see here, Giants friction continue with a hit by pitch, comma, hard slide. Let's see. Was Dalton rushing? Of course he's in on it. He be talking shit. I love these games. I love Dodgers San Francisco games. Right in the ribs. Right in the ribs. Where's the hard slide? The fuck is that? Give me the hard slide. Whatever. That was stupid. I did hear about this. Torch is another one as first career walk-off home run seals series win versus the Crew. Is that Milwaukee? Brew Crew? I'm assuming. Oh, hold up. I was just talking mad shit about Torkelson the other day, too. Probably all of Detroit was. Let's see. I'm going to take a guess at how far it went. Let me see. I'm going to guess 386. I wanted to say 384, but I'm going to stick with 386. That's a nice swing. Nah, that's going to be like 330. Fucking walk off. Come on. Give me the distance. I'll find it. Don't worry. Turned on it. No distance. Give me the distance. I'll find it right now. Stand by. You know what I should have did? I got you. Excuse me. So let's see. Scoob pitched today too? Yeah, I want to see those stats. I need the walk-off. Give me that walk-off. What's this say? It's making him uncomfortable, like, be annoying. Blake Perkins on the Cruz approach the entire school. Oh, you talking shit about Scoops? Shut up, dude. Who are you? Who are you, Blake? Shut up. Hell yeah, wave his ass. Base running. Shut up. David Hamilton. Former sock. Shut up. Walk-off home run. Come on, give me the distance. It's right on the next page. I'll get the distance. I said 386 and or 384 if you want to give it to me. Ooh, 362. Oh, 382. Oh, so close. Damn, I just missed that. That was off the bat. I called that. Damn. What did Scoops do? Damn, when did he get taken out? Nah, I need some Scoop stats. Scoob. What am I hearing, bro? Yeah, why is it not giving me this? So Scoobs went 6 innings, 7 hits, giving up 4 runs, 5 strikeouts, no walks. I mean, I put 4 on him, Blake. Relax, dude. Relax. I said to be annoying. You are fucking annoying. You know what I did see? I saw the cat J.R. Ritchie, who made his first appearance today. Oh, I feel for him. This dude's first pitch as a major league pitcher gets fucking corked. Was it James Woods? I think it was James Woods. Hold on. I saw it before. Oh, fuck it. Let's share. Let's see. I think it's James Woods. Fucking no mercy. Welcome to the bigs, big dog. Welcome to the bigs. I feel like Interstellar. No! Look, dad's crying and shit. Oh, man. You think he knows what's coming? Oh. How are you not going to show the home run? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That's corny that you're not going to show the first pitch. Nah. We got to show it now. I think that was yesterday, right? Who the fuck did he pitch for? Oh, come on, dude. Atlanta? There we go. No, we ain't gonna let him slide that easy. Oh. I wish I could see the score bug. I want to know the count. Does it give you the count at all? Bottom one. First pitch. I don't feel bad laughing either because he did deal after this. But that fucking sucks. Showed poise though, man. Locked in after that. It's because they know James Wood. That's all they got. That's all he has to worry about. Let me see. Let me go through my Rolodex here. You know what I got to do? I got to start taking more notes of shit I want to touch on. Oh yeah, Giolito signed with the Padres. I like that. It's crazy that he hasn't been signed this whole time, but I'm not a fucking franchise owner, am I? He should have been signed fucking spring training with somebody. But I want to say I'm curious to see. I'm interested to see what how San Diego handles him. Mason Miller still making the Cy Young run. Shohei making his Cy Young run. You know what's funny is when I think about the NL Cy Young and or MVP, I find myself undecided or what's the word I'm looking for? Wavering? That's not even the right word. I find myself wanting both I want for Cy Young. I'm finding myself wanting both Mason Miller and Shohei. Obviously, both can't get it, but like who's it gonna be? Who could it be? Who do I want? If Shohei gets this, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't know. Even if Shohei doesn't get MVP because he's not hitting great, but that'll change. But even if he doesn't get MVP, which is crazy to begin with, if you have anybody that pitches half as good as Shohei and hits half as good as Shohei, and they're doing both at the same time during the season, helping you win games, that's automatic MVP. Let alone his numbers now. But even if he doesn't get MVP for whatever reason, I still want him to get a Cy Young. But I would love to see Mason Miller get one as a closer. That would be sick. And I firmly believe, he could do it. There's no reason to not think he can't. Say, oh, maybe later in the season he's going to tire out. He didn't look that tired last year, the end of last year, pitching big games. So that's a close eye for me. Aside from that, I don't think I got anything else. Let me do a sweep here. Touched on that. Soriano's fucking dealing. Well, you got Ohtani with a .38 ERA. Fucking crazy. And Jose Soriano with a .24 ERA. That's crazy. I keep seeing these things. Lindor expects to miss significant time. But he went on a 10-day DL. I wouldn't consider that significant time. I don't know if these ball clubs are. 10 days, like, oh, okay, thank God. DeGrom with another 10 Ks against the Pirates. Peyton Tolley with 11 Ks. I wish Nick was here so I could ask him about Garrett Cole. He's fucking dealing over in the minors. Yeah, a couple little stats for you. Munetaka Murakami. Show me the Mooney. Hits his 10th home run of the season on Wednesday in just his 24th career MLB game. He has four more home runs than any other Japanese-born player in his first 24 MLB games, ahead of Ohtani, who had 6 in his first 24, compared to Murakami's 10. I think it's to stay. His swing is too smooth. They said he couldn't hit fastballs. The highest fastball I've seen him take out was 94, but he's hitting fastballs. Like they said, he wouldn't hit fastballs. He's obviously hitting the breaking stuff and the off-speed stuff. I think it's real. I think it's he's here to stay. Dalton Rushing hit 2 home runs on Monday to bring his season total to 7. It was just his 8th game of the year, so that tied 2016. If you remember this Trevor Story era was crazy. Tying 2016 Trevor Story for the second most in a player's first 8 games of the season since the 1900s. Behind only 1976 Mike Schmidt, who had 8. McLean made his 13th start on Tuesday and had a perfect game bid through 5 innings. Oh, that's right. That they lost. Again, McLean is. See, I hear it both ways, and the main way I'm hearing is McLean, but I don't like saying McLean. I like saying McLean, and I don't know which way to go. Every time, no matter which way I say it, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. So I'm going to try and say McLean, kind of in between both. Again, McLean, I don't know what I said there, is the first pitcher in at least the expansion era in 1961 with multiple perfect bids of at least 5 innings in his first 13 career starts. Interesting. I think he's filthy, dude. He's fucking nasty. They've both been this season, with the other one being on April 3rd. Nick Kurtz drawn a walk in 13 consecutive games through Wednesday. That's tied with 1929 Mickey Cochrane for the 4th longest streak. That's the most boring stat I've ever heard in my life. This is what I want to see. With another scoreless outing on Wednesday, Jose Soriano now has a .24 ERA. That's the lowest ERA in a pitcher's first 6 starts of the season since earned runs became official in both leagues in 1913. Minimum 30 innings pitched. Soriano is also the first pitcher since at least the 1900s to allow 1 or no total runs in his first 6 of the season, excluding openers. That's weird. That's a weird caveat to put there. I have never read this, but because Shohei's name is on it, I'm going to go ahead and do so. Shohei Ohtani made his 4th pitching start of the season on Wednesday and did not allow a run. He has thrown 24 innings this season and has allowed just 1 earned run. That's fucking incredible. While hitting it. It is his 5th time as a Dodger pitcher. It's the 5th time a Dodger pitcher has thrown at least 20 innings and allowed 1 or no earned runs for the first 4 appearances of the season since earned runs became official in the National League in 1912. Damn. He joined 2016 Kenta Maeda. What a name. 1985 Fernando Valenzuela and 1981 Valenzuela and 1916 Weezer Dell. J.J. Weatherholt was hit by a pitch in 5 consecutive games. That tied 1903 Doc Gessler for the 2nd longest streak since at least 1900. Speaking of Mason Miller, Through his appearance on Thursday, he has thrown 33 and 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings dating to last season. That's the longest active streak in MLB and tied for the longest streak in Padres history, per Elias. He is tied with 2006 Clay Meredith. That sounds vaguely familiar. Clay Meredith? Miller's 75.6% slider whiff rate is the highest whiff rate by a pitcher on a single pitch in his first 12 appearances of a season under pitch tracking 2008, with a minimum of 65 pitches of the type thrown. That's a lot of jumbled words together. I'm sure I'm going to end this podcast and be like, damn, I didn't touch on this. Damn, I didn't touch on that. But I think I'm good. I think that's it for me. Next pod at latest would be Tuesday drop. Earliest Saturday drop. I don't know. Let's just say Tuesday episode. If you get something in between, then congratulations. That's it for me. Signing off. Sox suck. Yankees blow. Baseball's great. And we'll see you next time. Peace.